Good morning. It's Friday. It's the 6th of March, and our reading is from John 4:24. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. Now, I was talking about yesterday how people want to worship everything but God. I made a list, but just as a reminder, that could be science, that can be politics, that can be self, but that can even be religiosity. That can be religious systems. That can even be doctrine. But the fact is, we can only worship God in his truth, which means he sets the criteria by which one is saved. And anything that comes between us and him becomes an idol, becomes something else we worship. And the fact is that we can only worship him in the reality of the gift of salvation, and that we could neither do anything to be saved or keep our salvation. And that's the message we have to give in love and humility to people who are in systems where they believe they can earn their way to heaven. The fact is, God says they can't, which means they can't. It doesn't matter what people say. Remember, it's in spirit. That is, God is spirit. That is our heart attitude and dependency on the spirit is what saves, accepting his gift of grace, the gift of salvation through Christ's shed blood. There's nothing we can do to earn our salvation lest we would boast. And so all those who in pride think that they can say to God, look how wonderful I am. Look what I've done for you. Look what I deserve. You owe me. No, we owe him because he loved us while we were yet sinners. So let's be clear in our own mind. And if you're a believer, you are already clear that no system, no works are the issue. The issue is believing God, his truth, and coming to him with nothing to offer, but to receive as a free gift salvation. And that's the truth we need to share with others. Now, I said love and humility because we don't want to be ugly about it, because that's just going to push people away. We need to be gentle, but we need to hold truth to the gospel. And remember that it's the Holy Spirit that brings people to conviction and then salvation. So we can't, nor are we called to talk anybody into the kingdom. So, as I was saying earlier in the week, we can evangelize when God calls us to do so. And whatever the specific message is, he'll give it to us for that specific person. But remember, it's all about worshiping God in spirit and in truth, even for us as believers. And I'll see you again tomorrow.